I got interrupted again. The phone rang. Anybody knows how to override any phone calls when I'm trying to use the phone for videotaping? Cheryl, Ling. Oh, hail the power of Jesus' name. I know I'm just getting a little bit of energy back from too much swimming. And yesterday I was in the pool, and I was thinking to myself, by the way, Terry Ian was writing me and said, I think when I uploaded the video I shot on Topanga accidentally means that it just goes out there. Usually I like to, at least I don't edit too much. I put the title and some tags and maybe trim a little bit. I don't have to do too much, but all that YouTube is gonna take it away. That trimming, not trimming. It's called the YouTube editor. I don't know. Just seem like it's a good feature. It allows you to put clips together. But anyways, so thank you, Terry. Terry, thank you for just supporting me in the spirit. I mean, I never met him, but I am grateful for some great friends. I just say that some of my good friends or people they're sort of on the caring front are misguided liberals. Sorry, I hate to say that, but it's because their generosity can get misused and misguided, and this is why I'm trying to straighten you out. I don't know if I should shake this, but the big news is Paul Manafort. Now he's just a citizen. He was already cooperating with the so-called special counsel, and mind you, this is all trumped up charges. Mind you, again, this James Comey that said that Donald Trump, you're not a suspect. Okay, so as if there's a crime, but there wasn't even a crime. Think about the FBI is the Federal Bureau of Investigation, so they're the so-called the national cops, not instead of local cops. But since there's no crime, how does he justify his existence when there's no crime? It's just ga. Oh, the dossier is just almost like remember the Collins novel? I don't want to say Joan Collins. Jackie Collins, remember? It's like, that's like the dossier. So always a romantic setting of a beautiful laddies. When I say beautiful laddies, I mean, someone look like me, but except for they're blonde. Sorry, I have to veer off again. Why do I have to do that? I'm just saying, the psyche, the way that how so-called the liberals or I think there are psychopaths that the people that think that they're the wrong gender or whatever, they're confused. They need to straighten it out. I've been confused too. I mean, don't get me wrong, because we're all very confused creatures and we're influenced by our environment or whatever. So I'm justified for being confused because I was being plucked out and put here and put there and kicked around like a ball since I was 4 years old. So talk about victim mentality. I am the victim, and I was a bigger victim when I first was plucked out of China. When I say plucked out, just think about a plant being rooted in, and it's just about to die, doesn't know where it's going to be, and planted into United States soil. I mean, I didn't know this country. The long lost had a mother that was, I hate to say that, the word abandonment or whatever. I mean, I have really a big axe to grind too. So if you want to say, people are confused or whatever, I would further be confused. I was confused. I was kicked out by my stepfather on the street. I ran for my life because he tried to bang my head against the wall. So I thought I was going to die. Somebody's out there? Oh, okay, cool. I'm making a video. Hope it's okay. Anyway, just want to make sure because I get really loud sometimes. So talk about a chip on the shoulder. I have a chip on the shoulder, and talk about like just being lost and being on the streets and not knowing who I was. So I could say legitimately, I really should not be. I mean, I have a defect. Somebody just wrote me and they say, oh, well, you're criticizing the California legislature because they're trying to tax you more for this so-called the homeless program because they got away with it before. They tried to put more taxes. And this person, how dare they? They say, well, you should just save some money for your eyeliners. And, hello, excuse me? And maybe that is my defect. Maybe I feel like I'm cheated. I should not have these little eyes. I was not born. It's defective. So, according to all your liberal doctrines, you should be buying me some eyeshadow, eyeliners, and it's a defective that I have such a flat nose and such a flat face, and being Asian, unaccepted. Oh, yeah, I'm a victim. You think that NAACP, you guys are victims? I'm worse a victim. In fact, my favorite talk show host or radio talk show guy, of course, Rush Limbaugh. But this guy that's here locally. What's his name? The lawyer guy. He'll come to me in a second. So, anyways, anybody, just talk about Ben Carson, that who became a surgeon. And who used his talent to save people, and still try to make a living. That's what I'm saying, that you cannot demand, there's no right. I cannot demand you to pay for my hair bleach. But, the way now it works, it's like this petulant people like the ACLU, the liberals, they want to shut you down, shut you up if you disagree with them. So you'll have to either give them the so-called the free education means, and then free food, free everything, right? It's free rent, it's free love, it's this free. I mean, it sounds good, but somebody got paid for it. It's not a right. These things are not rights. I mean, either you go out and earn it if you feel like, you should not be a man or a woman. You want someone to mutilate your genital. That should be all cosmetic. That I don't believe that the rest of the society or us, of other people should, pay for it. I mean, really, I feel for you, man. I mean, you can feel for me. I mean, are they gonna, oh, well, my boobie is not big enough. Oh, I need to get my lips to look like this, I swear, Angelina Jolie, then perhaps I will be accepted more. Or perhaps if I don't look so Chinese Asian, you should be buying me more cosmetic stuff for the eyes, because I have this defect. I got little eyes. I don't have these double eyelids, so I have to go get surgeries. You see what I'm saying? There's no end. This victim mentality has no end. So, sorry for just deviating from the thing with Manafort. Imagine they can do that. They're still trying to overturn. When I say they, meaning the serpents, we got to cut them off. Try to overturn the will of the people. There is no more will. We can't do anything because now they want to kill Trump. They try to blame him for all this stuff. So the Russian thing. Basically, they're shooting this warning shots across the bow, like, hey, we're gonna get you. Just imagine a regular folks. I mean, the guy says that he's willing, he's a cooperative witness, whatever you want from me, cops, FBI, Robert Mueller, Manafort, he's a willing cooperative person, and then they raided his house. Imagine they would do that to you. They just fucking come raid your house. And I'm imagining they're banging on the door. Come on, we're gonna break him. We got a search warrant. Like, he's a freaking criminal. He's not a fucking criminal. Search and seizure. Oh, we got a warrant or whatever. This is a warning shot against Trump, because they say, we're gonna get you. We're gonna find the littles. It's like a Pharisee. They cannot find an excuse to kill Jesus, but they'll say, we'll make up something. Remember, Stalin. Yes, the well-known, this is communism. If you have an adversary, Stalin says that. Says, you find me a man, I will find you a crime to suit that man. So that's what they're trying to do to Donald Trump. And don't be fooled, they could do that to you. And they try to overturn the will of the people. Maybe you don't like Donald Trump. I really don't know. But we put up with Barack Obama, and we put up with his, this rhetoric that Clinton I saw out to the Muslims. Actually, I just listened to Rush Limbaugh said. Now the so-called psycho media, they're trying to make such a big deal out of the Kim Jong-un. If you didn't know, Kim, yes, he's right. He's very smart. Limbaugh is smart. He said Kim, in a lot of these Asian cultures, they're the last name. They put it first, like, ta, ta, ta. They always have three syllables, 2 or 3 syllables. They're always like, my dad, Fu Ta Ren. So Kim is the Chinese name. Jin, Jong-un, his dad Kim Jong-il. Jong-il is the first name. But anyway, so the crazy guy. Well, it's your liberal president. Sure, no problem. Clinton, when North Korea promised, we just want nuclear to for our energy. We give him billions of dollars. Yes, it's Bill Clinton, obviously, when he was in the White House, and this Marilyn Albright. You don't remember? Oh my God, I can see her and have a nightmare in my imagery. Albright. If you have someone like that as your Secretary of State, you deserve to lose your country. No, I'm telling you, folks, all these are gonna come down to a what you call these fruition of your sowings. I'm talking about the Clinton, and they given billions of dollars. That was the 90s. If you were still alive, hopefully you remember what had happened. North Korea said at that time it was the dad, right? Kim Jong-il. We promised we will never use it for nuclear weapon. It's the same thing Barack Obama did 2 years ago by Iran deal and the giving the mullah the power now to militarize all these warheads, the so-called nuclear warheads. If you didn't follow through all that, just go back and look. It's not that long ago. He approved that and also put billions, I think it was 145 billions dollars. Everything is 145 billions. With Clinton Foundation was 145 million. So that's chunk change to these people. What do you think that people have killed for less? Why do you think they want to come down and try to kill Trump, either kill him or take him out of office so badly? This is the global scheme, the George Soros, and we'll talk about the globalist agenda. No borders. That's what George Soros made so much money on, because there's a way, like gambling. You can like stock market. You can do it like the short. Like you gamble, it's gonna fall. So if you topple their government, like he's done it in so many countries, right? George Soros. And you gamble there, they're gonna lose money. Their value the money gonna devalue, and you can make so much money doing that. That's why this guy's so rich, and it's evil. So what they're doing to Manafort is very, 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 very evil. And I said that again. Rod Rosenstein has to go. He has to go. He's not qualified. And he should recuse himself because there's really no charge. Why do you need a special counsel? This is stupid. It's like if there's a crime and you try to find evidence, but they didn't even have a crime, so they're trying to fish for a crime, trying to find. We're just gonna get into every piece of paper when there is no crime, there's no charge. So how could you have a impaneling? Sounds good, like solar impaneling. Oh my God, these environmentalists. I just can't believe it. That how could we have so many wacko cuckoos out there? So-called impaneling, this grand jury thing. It's for indictment, and I think it is a good idea to let's just say, put up on the board, how much money are they spending every day? Every day. There's 16, obviously, their buddies, right? In the roller decks of either Mueller or there's the Comey, because everybody is either Clinton donator, Obama donator. There's 16 of them, they're lawyers, and one of them even volunteered to defend the Clinton Foundation. Talk to me, and tell me if this is not crooked, and tell me that if there's any kind of will of the people in the United States of America. I don't think so, not in the current state, not even the Republicans. They lied, they betrayed us. McConnell, he said that the first thing we're going to do is when Donald Trump sworn in, that's what he said in December. He said, first thing we're going to do is by a majority vote, under the budgetary majority vote, to repeal this Obamacare. I mean, I don't have insurance anymore. People say we'd rather pay a penalty because they can't afford to pay the high premium thousands of dollars every month now, and you're not getting service. I mean, it's ridiculous. My Blue Cross, I'm just telling you, it was a nightmare. I had to shake somebody. I said, look at my old record. I need to have my A1C checked, and they wouldn't even do that on the regular physical. I want A1C checked. It's a marker for diabetes. So you want me to get diabetes? That's just like one tiny item. They wouldn't even do it. So tell me, how good is this Obamacare? It becoming so restraining. It actually encourages you to do nothing so that you can get sick because you're going to be in poverty, be on government welfare. When you say on government, means that they're fleecing on our backs. Yes, if you go to Mexico, you'll know what that means. When I first traveled into Tijuana, the guy says, there's kids on the streets. They're gonna sell you little chiclets. They're so cute. A little chiclet. Come on, just give us 5 pesos or whatever, 1 peso. He said, don't give them anything, because once you give one, and they're gonna be wow, and it'll be like and then you have to run. If you didn't listen, yes, you have to run, because then there was hordes of them captured. Chicle, buy chicle, try chicle. If you take out a peso. And then chances are they're gonna chase you down to some alley and rob you and beat you up. There you go. And then don't call the police, because if you call the police in Mexico, they will arrest you first. And because they'll arrest you, what's wrong with you? That's what they told me. They said if you ever have an accident, like here in America, you gotta stop and report it or whatever. I said no, just leave, because for sure they'll arrest you first. And there will be a blackmail game, like how much money you have. Oh, we can't let you out. There's no way. Oh, it's their fault. No, Mr. No, speak no English. So how come we don't wise up? Your good-heartedness, or the so-called the Democrats are so deceiving by saying that you're narrow-minded, you're bigoted. Because of the race or whatever. These people, they're Muslims, or they should come in here. Listen, this is a bad deal. Everything changed. The game has changed when the society, we're not independent anymore. It's all about, you know what I'm saying? That's what the revolution was about. It's being independent. But this is all about welfare. It's about how can you leech off other people. And those people that are called Democrats, they're in business, that if they can get 100 of them to vote for them, they have the power, and they can take, if you only have 1 of you or 5 of you, they're still winning. They can take all your money and redistribute to these 100 people who have none. So now they're their gods. They're the Caesar Augustus. We worship you. It's all about power. So anyway, so with the Kim Jong-un thing, I have a suggestion. I mean, since China is not helping, damn you! 你这个中国人，如果你不帮助美国的话，你就是混蛋。Why don't we freaking bomb China? this is all blown out of proportion anyways. But I'm just saying, it's a crazy idea. If we start a war with China, because China is not helping, China is not helping us, but they're helping North Korea secretly. Oh yeah. They say, oh Korea, we'll give them sanction, but they ship all the materials to Korea, and that's why when she was here, like buddy with Mr. Trump, and goes home and does his own thing. But since they're our debtor, if we overtake China, then instead of them, be our creditor, because they're the big. Seriously, I'm Chinese. I mean, I can't even say that. But one day they're sending all these illegal people. They do. They have them for every province. I mean, Canada finally got wise up to it because it's a socialistic society. It's all like free. Well, not free, but hospital or whatever, right? You know that Trudeau and these are socialists. The socialist is not good. Socialism is communism. If you didn't know that, communism means it's just what I said. If you show like you have any amount of money, you're rich, and then it has to be divided. You're bad. Boom, 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 boom. Divided amongst the poor people, and trust me, they're coming in by the. You're scared. I'm scared. I'm really scared. So if we take, China is sending all these people over from every province every day, 9 months pregnant. They drop one. They know how to take advantage of the system. They're sucking our systems dry, and we have to borrow money. We, as the United States of America, borrow this money, and our total income is not even enough to pay for the interest, because now we're going to raise the ceiling, borrow more. In your household, if you can't borrow anymore, if you cannot pay the interest. But the Internal Revenue Service, they fleece everybody. So if half of the gross they fleece Internal Revenue Service, we got to pay the military, blah blah blah. But first thing is you have to pay the interest on your debt. Everybody has a credit card. You ought to know how that works. All right, 21%, whatever. They're not going to loan you anymore if you don't pay the minimum. The minimum. Or you say, oh, 35 a month, but you'll pay to like thousands of years later. So basically, you're crushing your own posterity if you have any, God forbid. That they say, Grandpa, you screwed us. You really did. So Obama screwed us over, but with the Iran deal, it's going to come back and haunt us. And now the media is just like trying to jump on the bandwagon and say, oh, how dare Trump provoke. They're trying to blame Donald Trump for this North Korea provocation. He's a madman. Hey, wait a minute. Clinton. Remember that your Bill Clinton that you love so much. We're the one that robbed Marilyn Albright and gave him billions of dollars back in 1994. Look it up. And then they give him billions of dollars so that North Korea promised, just like the Iran promised, oh yeah, we just wanted to use it for energy, nuclear energy. Oh yeah, it's not gonna for a weapon more. And now they say we're gonna take down Guam. And thank you again for another liberal Democrat. I even got his name here, Hank. This is my, I just jotted down because I heard, I don't remember people's name. It's a Democrat, Hank Johnson. And at that time, when we want to militarize, means Guam, because Guam is a very strategic, it's way out there, you see what I'm saying, just like Hawaii. I mean, but they're liberals, Democrats, it's just an island. The proposition was 8,000 Marines in Guam, and this is so funny, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's hilarious, it's sad that Hank Johnson said that if you put so much military power on the little island of Guam, you're gonna capsize it. I mean, this is how ridiculous. People are gonna die to try to scare you. Jerry Brown and all these people we buy into it, and I'm telling you, it works. I mean, I tried it the other day. Don't get me wrong, I could flip that way too. It's pretty easy. Just go to the supermarket. I was in the supermarket, and took me a while or whatever. I didn't have enough cash to pay for it, not in the end or something, and didn't have credit card. I forgot whatever it was. I just said, oh, I was slow in whipping it out. And I just said like, oh, it looks like I'm just gonna abandon all this food and go home hungry. And then immediately somebody like, you know, oh, here's a couple of dollars. I was thinking, oh wow, thank you. But you know, you can flip that. Just say, oh, it's always like, yeah, we're the one that who wants free education. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for it. We're gonna come burn down your house. I mean, come on, really? That's it's childish and it's disgusting. Let's not do that. So. What's the bottom line? The bottom line is get rid of this Robert Mueller thing. Why do you need a whole so-called it's like a military court when there's really no crime? They're fishing for anything. This is scary because you know how it is, and when they're fishing for something and some statement somebody made, and they can use that against you. Oh, so you did talk to so and so from Russia? Yeah, no, not scary. It's like, you know, I can't be talking to anybody. I ran into a woman from Russia in the gym. I was like, oh shit, you're a spy. It's like everybody from Russia is a spy now. So then, you know, now they're gonna compound the damn media is gonna compound this thing about blaming Trump. Oh, he's a nutso. He said something about we're gonna meet you with fire and fury. Duh! What are you gonna do? You're gonna like give him more money, just like Obama did with Iran, cash drop. You know, it's so humiliating, right? Remember the Navy people? They provoked us. This is the way the world works. It's the law of the strongest that will survive, the fittest will survive. They don't give a rat's ass. They'll freaking use the ICBM on you. If you don't know what ICBM is, intercontinental ballistic missile. And now, thanks to Bill Clinton. Oh yeah, well, we just have to go back and take a whiff of this underwear from Lewinsky. You know, giving up billions of dollars to build the nuclear facility North Korea. So go blame your guy. And I think that yes, it's rightly deserved that we need to reinvestigate, reopen up the Clinton email thing because they smashed the BlackBerry. The evidences are smashed up. How come? The questions: why wasn't Robert Mueller sending the agents to raid the Clinton household, or how about Huma Abedin? How about the you know, the also the Wasserman Schultz? Remember you gotta keep track of these things. I mean, you just can't make this up. These people literally called the cops, right? And they said that our computer got broken into. Eventually, they said that's what lost an election. Not their made up phony emails about, you know, how they plotting against Bernie Sanders and to rig this Clinton to be their candidate or whatever. But when they call the cops, they refuse to give out the evidence, which is their Blackberries and, you know, that their computers, their so-called servers, and they bleached everything and smashed it up with a hammer. It's a Home Depot special tool. Ruin the evidence is what was in there? Morning pre-dawn ray. Where is the fucking justice? I say call off the damn Robert Mueller and call off Mueller Rosenstein. You guys are phony, and we don't need to spend another dime on your bullshit. So if you want to like pull wool over people's eyes or something like that, go to freaking. I would say go to East LA or go to somewhere if you want to prosecute. You know, the real criminal, MS-13 or whatever. Don't be wasting millions of dollars. So I suggest that every day, the White House publish how much money being spent on this Mueller thing. All right, I said it nicely. Yes, and that's reasonable. We want to know how do you spend our tax dollars?